Welcome again to another session of Remote Agric free webinar. We want to welcome everyone on this call. Omolola Ojo, thank you for joining this call. Emmanuel Abimbola, thank you for joining this call. So while others will be joining us, let's go straight into the agenda for today. And the agenda for today starts with the topic, the business of farming. The business of farming. This business of farming, the topic is generated from the idea that Remote Agric have in managing our farms and in transforming our businesses. As you start your business, there are things we call factors of production that makes every business to thrive. And I want our participants to give us one or two from factors of production from your economics that you can remember in the past. You can type it in the meeting chat. What are the factors of production that you are familiar with? What are the factors of production that you are familiar with? Because they make the key aspect of what we want to discuss today. Okay, Omonola said machine and personnel. Yes, machine and personnel. What else again? What else again are factors of production? Okay, so the first thing we want to mention is land. Land. All right, so land labor, thank you very much. So I want to speak to land and to see what is the effect of land in the business of farming. You will agree with me that without land, we will not be able to eat. So land is a critical aspect of farming that we have to critically consider. And you will agree with me that in Nigeria, we have a lot of productive land that we have not even explored. We have a lot of productive land that we have not explored at all. If you pass through Southwest, for example, if you pass through the major cities, you will discover that there are a lot of people that there are a lot of lands from your left to right. For example, if you are traveling from Lagos and you are going to, let's say, Akure, for example, or you are going to Abuja, for example, your left and right, you will be seeing bushes that are undeveloped. You will see different lands that is supposed to be used for agriculture that are not used for agriculture. And this is very important for us to know that we have land in Nigeria. Another thing that we also have is some people are now creating innovation to plant without soil. They call it soilless farming. this innovation is trending now, especially if you want to do pepper, tomatoes, and all this greenhouse farming of a thing. So land is a critical aspect, but it's available. Land is available. Who agree with me that land is available for farming? Let me see your response in the chat. If you agree with me that land is available for farming, anybody that want to farm, land is available. If you agree with me, let me, okay, allow you say I agree. Land is available. Sam say yes, I do. So, in factors of production, land is a major thing. And I will move to the next one, which is labor. Labor is another aspect critical to the business of farming that you must not ignore. In our short sojourn with Remote Agric, we've had to deliberately invest in labor. If you come to our farms now, you will see a lot of, at least currently we have minimum of 9 full-time workers on our farm. Farmers, full-time, 9. And these people, they are on contract basis, so they will work throughout the year and they can renew their contract at any time. So this labor, a lot of people don't want to go to farm again, especially people. Once you are learned, you believe that it's the unlearned people that go to farm. So because of that, we run away from farming. And you don't know that if all of us run away from farming, definitely it will get to a time that we will not be able to have enough food to feed the population. And that's the reason why we import a lot of foods today. And this is the reason why importation of different products, of agricultural products, are being imported into Nigeria as of today. Different ones, from fish to rice. In fact, that rice is a critical aspect because I had opportunity to do a work in Kano and I saw how rice millers were lamenting because of imported rice. Okay, so this labor of a thing, it's not that you cannot get labor, but you have to have the right connection. If you want to be effective in the business of farming, you must crack your labor code. Know where they are, know how to get them, and things like that. If you don't get this labor code, it's going to really affect your business. The next one is you, the farmer, which is the entrepreneur. There are 4 factors of labor: land, labor, factors of production, land, labor. The last one, I want to talk about it last. But let's talk about the entrepreneur, which is the farmer. The knowledge you have will determine how effective and efficient your farming will be. The knowledge that you have. If you have the right knowledge, then you'll be able to do a profitable farming venture. If you don't have the right knowledge, then you will go into farming and you run away from farming. So a lot of people have burned their hands in farming, by virtue of what we do as a consultant. A lot of people call us to intervene in their farming business. And one of the things we discover is the fact that people are not knowledgeable about farming. They are an age. For you to be profitable in farming, you must have knowledge. Go for trainings, seek uh, consultants to consult for you. We at Remote Agric, we are always available for you. You can always reach out to us. We'll consult for your business. We will not do it for free, because once we come to your farm, definitely you are eating into our time, and we don't even have the time. But of course, if you are part of this community, if your farm is suffering, it is your fault, because we have the expertise to ensure that you as the entrepreneur, which is you are the farmer, we are there to coach you, train you, and see how you can be profitable in your agricultural ventures. And you will agree with me that there are a lot of um, uh, opportunity in the agricultural value chain. A lot of opportunities. But if your eyes is not open to it, there is no way you will know. If your eyes is not open to it, if somebody didn't show you, you will just be hearing about agriculture as a business, the business of farming, and you might not be able to have a profitable venture from it. So you as the entrepreneur, you must be strategic in your thinking. The business of farming you are involved in cannot be uh, more profitable. It cannot be bigger than your thinking. So you have to think big, seek knowledge, develop your expertise, and be ready to consult. A lot of people, they run away from consultation, and your business suffers because of that. But when you seek consultation, you have other eyes helping you to look at what you do on your farm, then you are good to go. The last one I want to mention is the capital. Capital is a critical factor in the business of farming. Capital, without capital, every other three factors of level I've mentioned will be underperforming. The entrepreneur will be underperforming, the labor will be underperforming, even the land. When you don't have the right fertilizer to put into it, you don't have the money to buy fertilizer to put into it, the land too will underperform. So critical is a huge aspect of the business of farming that you as the entrepreneur, you must sit down and crack that code of how you can access capital for your farming. So if you have all these four factors, then you can now begin to say you are into farming business. And of course, in agriculture, we have the plant, we have the animal. And this aspect, you want to ask, which direction should I go? Is it the planting? Is it the animal aspect of it? Well, you need to do your research very well. And that's the reason why we do market research, feasibility study, business plan, so that you plan your business very well before you launch out. If you don't plan your business very well before you launch out, you just discover that or your activity, you are just using it to test run. I remember the first fish farm that I co-managed with my friends and colleagues so many years ago. I think I was in part two then when I was an undergraduate student. We just put money together. And from that venture, we discovered that your first venture in this kind of business is for learning. Your first venture in farming is for learning. So you don't just say, I learned that farming is profitable. When you put in your money, let's say you have 10 million naira, what I will advise for you to do, even as a consultant, will be, can you put 1 million naira into this thing and test run it? So that if the 1 million naira per venture, everything just enter into the water and nothing is coming out, at least you will have known how not to do it. And this is what we are talking about when they say somebody has experience. It's because the person has paid the school fees of the University of Experience to have that such experience. And we decided that time that if we are going to do fish farming again, there is a minimum level we are going to come in. That means we need more capital. Because at that time, we play with, each of us, we contributed like 10K. 10K that time is like 100K now. So we contributed that money and we venture into that. So what am I saying in essence? Is the fact that number one, you are going to engage the factors of production that okay. Sorry for that breaking. Trust just suddenly disappeared. Okay, so where did I stop? Anybody following? If you are following, tell me where I stopped. What did I say last? What did I say last? Anybody following? Okay, contribution. Okay, great. So I was saying that if you don't have money to start an agricultural business, if you don't have enough money to engage in the business of farming, or you don't even have enough time to engage in the business of farming, that is where Remote Agric comes in. Remote Agric is here to help you to own farm remotely in such a way that we do everything for you. You just come in and periodically check what you have, and at the end of the day, you get a good return on your farming activity. So I will want to move to our second agenda, which is launch of Own a Yam Farm Cohort 3. We want to thank God because we have done Own a Yam Farm Cohort 1, which is October 2024 to October 2025. We've also done the February to February package, and now we are the third cohort where we are launching October 2025 to October 2026. Now, the price for this launch today, I'm going to say it now, and that we launch this particular package. For people that are not here, the recording will be dropped in the group, and also we will also do other seminar that they post all those things there. So currently the price for Own a Pig Farm remotely is now 1,700 per unit. So when we say per unit means you are going to have 1 heap of yam farm at 1,700. Now, what is the features of this special 2026? October 2025 to October 2026 is an insured farm. All right, that means the farm has insurance, and it's also a special package for people that really believes in agriculture and we really want to take their enthusiasm around agriculture to the next level by putting their money into it. So that is that for it. To buy this particular package, for each unit you sell, you are going to have 50 naira on each unit that you sell. So that is the package of Own a Yam Farm for 3, October 2025 to October 2026. So the selling starts right now, and throughout September. So by September 30, we are going to close the package as on 1st of October. Okay, so that is going to be that. So the document that we explain this for us, we are going to drop it in the group very soon. And then I think I have a question here. Mr. Sam is saying, sir, please, what do you mean by 50 naira on each unit? So for example, if you bring if you bring a customer that is going to do 1,000 units, that is 1,000 times 1,700. That is 1.7 million naira. All right. So your own commission will now be 50 naira multiplied by 1,000 units. So that will now be 50,000 naira. So that's the commission for bringing people in. That is 50
times let's say 100 units, 50 times 100, that will be 5,000 naira. So that is the commission for people that help us to bring people, because some people are interested in that and we've made that available for that. Um, so we move to own a pig farm remotely. Own a pig farm remotely is a monthly cohort package where people join. Some people have joined today. Some people will join tomorrow. That package is 7 months package. The one for yam is 12 months. For the pig, the month you drop your money, the following month is when your money will start counting. So let's say, for example, you pay in your money this July, your money will start counting August. You know that tomorrow is August 1st. If you send in your money by 1st of August, your money will start counting by 1st of September. So let's take note of that. So if you want to subscribe to pig and you have your money, please send in your money today. But if your money comes in August, you start counting in September, because by the time you start counting the 7 months, and when your money comes in, that's when you begin to see the difference in this explanation I'm trying to do for us. So we also have a new price for own a pig farm remotely. For own a pig farm remotely is now 2,100 naira. It was formerly 2,000 naira. It's now 2,100 naira. So for this 2,100 naira, that's per unit. The unit of pig is in kg. So if you come in now and you want to help us to bring anybody into pig, the commission per unit is also 50 naira. Commission per unit is also 50 naira. So let's take note of that. Anybody doing 1,000 units of pig now, it will be 1,000 times 2,100 naira, and that will be 2.1 million for pig. Now, what are the things that are unique about Remote Agric? Remote Agric is a company launched by two co-founders, uh, Dayo Adetiloye, my humble self talking, and Mr. Oludare Mundashiru. You can see the two co-founders on the flyer that I'm sharing with us right now. So the role of the two, Oludare Mundashiru is the COO, Chief Operating Officer. So he's always on the feed, on the feed, and with everyone on the field. Um, the CEO, Dayo Adetiloye, is in charge of engaging we can have our remote farmers are individuals that have put in money into Remote Agric. All right. So the CEO interface with everything that has to do with marketing of our packages, running of this seminar, for example, attending roundtables, engaging to different parastatals, to our off-takers and the likes. So this the opportunities that we have brought to you. And Mr. Dare is saying, hello, great minds. So we'll still give him opportunity to engage us. So if you are here or you'll be watching the replay of Remote Agric as far as July 31st, 2025 is concerned. And another thing we are excited about is that the people that did peak in December 2024, they will be receiving their alert very soon. That is a great milestone for us, and the people that trusted us, believed in us, and partnered with us, they are now receiving their return on investment and their money live and direct. Within this short period, we have done 2 farm visits, and the farm visit has been wonderful. The farm visit, I will, before we close, I'll try and see if we can have. So we will look at how we can show us some pictures from the just concluded farm visit, even though all those pictures are on our WhatsApp group. So if you are on the WhatsApp group, definitely you will be able to see some of the pictures that we are posting on the group. Immediately we are documenting them and things like that. So I want to open the floor for us. Okay, so I have the information that uh, is Adebola online and Mr. Oludare is presently at the market. Okay, thank you for that information. I want to open the floor for us. Today is a great day. We are launching and we're also celebrating our milestone of paying our investor back. And also, we've looked at the business of farming and the fact that for you to have a successful farm, you must consider the factors of production, which has to do with land, labor, entrepreneurs, and capital. And that capital is a major aspect that makes every other factor to produce optimally. Without capital, other factors will not be able to produce optimally. So, do we have questions? Do we have um, any comments, remarks as we begin to move on in this free webinar today? Any question? Any contribution? Maybe you want to share your experience in raising capital for your farm business, or you want to share your experience managing labor, you want to share issues, you want to share your experience at the label for us. Okay, Mr. Sampson, none from my end. Thank you for that comment. We can also comment from our end. Definitely the recording of this session will be available soon. We'll put it on our WhatsApp group as we take Remote Agric to the next level. As we move on, let me just give us some achievements of Remote Agric within this short period. Remote Agric will be 11 months by tomorrow. Will be 11 months. So within these 11 months, um, we have been selected by an accelerator program named Cocoon. Cocoon Accelerator Program. We have been selected and we are currently going through that program. And from that program, the owners of the program, they are looking at helping us to develop what we call minimum viable product as far as our tech platform is concerned. Very soon, we are going to onboard every one of us on our mobile app. Remote Agri is going to have a mobile app so that if you want to buy pig, for example, can go to the app and place request and buy it. So all this manual process, pay into the bank and all that, with the app, you'll be able to do it. You want to do the pig, you know, you want to do the yam, you'll be able to maximize all these opportunity. So these are what we are doing, and we are currently pitching to attract private equity investors into Remote Agric. The documents are ready, and we're currently pitching, and definitely I know we'll hear good news very soon, because we want to sell 20% of Remote Agric for 500 million US dollars. So that's what we want to do for venture capitalists and angel investors. So they are the one that we buy into Remote Agric. So those engagements are currently ongoing. So for you to be part of us at this stage is an opportunity, and of course, your success story is also our own success story. As you get your repayments, as you visit farm and you see the impact has been massive. People now are gainfully employed. A lot of people that sell our products in the market, they are always happy when they see us. The social impact of our project in Remote Agric is phenomenal, and it's something that you will always be proud of. Very soon, we'll be releasing something like impact report, when you will see the lives of people that have been transformed by just you partnering with us to feed the nation, not just the nation, to feed Africa, in extension to feed the world. So we want to really appreciate everyone that has stayed to this time. We'll be ending this webinar by 6 p.m. So if you have any other question, comments, recommendations, we are always open. The floor is open for you to do that before we end the meeting today. Is there any question, comments, recommendations? Okay, we have Temi Loluwa Oyetoke back. I think the network removed that. Hello, Temi Loluwa Oyetoke. You are welcome. You are almost rounding up. We will recognize you. You are welcome. All right, and I think you have you just subscribed to I think one of our package today. Maybe you can speak to that. Let's hear you.
Hello.
Yes, hi, we can hear you.
Okay. Good afternoon. Good evening.
Yes, good evening. Good evening. So we're happy to have you. We are rounding up now. And when I saw you, I said, okay, let's engage you and all that. You subscribe to Peak today, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, congratulations and welcome on board.
Mm,
So we are happy that you took that bold step,
thank
and
you.
just took that bold step and said, okay, I believe in what these people are doing, and then you were able to come on board. Thank you very much. One thing we've discovered in Remote Agric, people come in to test run the system, and once they see that this is a genuine system, this is a system with vision, with passion, with um, the required effort to make things happen, then people begin to increase their stake, and and that has been it. People begin to increase their stake. So I want to thank everyone. So I'm going to end the meeting now, and by Sunday evening we are going to have another session on WhatsApp, where I will be able to also properly inform everyone in the house about the increment in our packages, and then how they can also position to help us to bring people and earn commission from the process. So thank you everyone. We recognize everyone, to Mr. Sam, to Mrs. Temiloluwa, and another person with DCPHVID. Maybe you can also talk before we close the meeting. Who is DCPHVID? Okay. So thank you everyone. We are going to close the meeting now. We are going to close the meeting now.